Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel, Sustainable Living. Thank you for joining me today. This channel I made so I can just bring you guys along on my journey where hopefully I can adapt some more sustainable practices into my life. So today's video is I'm going to be talking about my thoughts on donating and basically donating clothing, donating items, anything like that. I'm just going to be sharing my thoughts because I have opinions, and I definitely think donating is a good thing, but there are some points that in my mind are controversial to me. Like, other people might be like, donating's fine, do it however much you want, and for me it's a little different. So for me personally, I try to live like as intentionally as possible. For the past year maybe I've been trying to stay a little bit more minimalistic, and especially during COVID right now, because Corona's happening right now. If you're watching this probably in the future, because no one is gonna watch this when it goes out. But during this time, we've had a lot of extra time, and I have really cleaned my room and deep cleaned it, and I've gone through a lot of my possessions, and I've realized I own a lot of stuff. So I've been cleaning out things, but the big question is, where will this go now that I'm done with it? And anytime I get rid of something, it almost never goes right into the trash unless it is completely broken. Its full capacity of life has been exceeded. For me, I just never put something in the trash. I'm always, my first instinct is probably to donate it, and that's a good thing and a bad thing at the same time. I think it's much better. It's a little bit harder to do, but it's such a better thing to give it to someone you know directly, and you know who will use it, who needs that item, and who will give it a second life or a third life, however many lives that item needs or has had. Because yes, donating is nice to do. It's a great thing to do. But with items, it can't be done 100% of the time, in my opinion. I would love for the donating systems to improve. However, at the moment, the items that we donate to a cause are just sold again. They are not given away freely. Yeah. So, in that case, when you think you're doing something to give to someone who is less fortunate than you, like, they still might not have the money for it. And I'm totally a fan of giving things away for free. Like I do that with my items. I give it away for free, even if it's like in totally selling conditions. You know, you have that one item that is still packaged in the package, and it still has the tag on it. You know, like I would just give it away for free. The fact that someone is taking my item that has already been in my possession, and giving it a use, they deserve something free. Why not, right? So I really relate donating to recycling, and I think it won't save the world. I think recycling, it's great. It's especially great for a last resort, but we really do have to take into consideration what happens when something is donated. So stores like, I don't know, Goodwill, whatever you send your donated stuff to, any thrift shop, they get flooded with secondhand items. And it's sad to think about this, but so often than not, I think it's raining. I don't know what's happening. Whatever. So often than not, the item that you donate to them doesn't even end up in the store available to look at, because because they just have too many items. They don't have space for that. And then if it's not bought after however long, it just will go in the trash, and it goes to the landfill. And that's why I feel it is so important to to sell things, like selling something online. Even that is great because you know it's going directly to a person and it's not going to end up straight in the trash. And when it's being stored in your house, you could potentially just keep it there as long as you need to until someone does want it. Rather than in a store where it's there on a cycle, they're gonna get rid of it if it doesn't get sold eventually. So what I'm saying is donating, essentially, selling your things straight on, essentially eliminates the problem that can be caused by donating, which is your stuff ending up in a landfill, which is the exact place you do not want it to go. Similar to recycling, just a point, donating things can only be reused a number of times until they are worn out, which is unfortunate. For the most part, there are some things that last generations, and that is great. But I do feel like as things get older, they're a lot harder to sell, and people get pickier as time goes on, So, in conclusion, I'm just going to give you the message: be aware, be cautious, be intentional, of what and how much you are donating. Hey guys, sorry, I did just have to wrap up the video. I was in the middle of editing it, and the conclusion got deleted or something. It got lost in the mix. So, I was saying, when it's possible, try selling an item, try giving it away, try to just directly hand it over to someone who it won't be wasted and end up in a landfill in the end. So, with that being said, that wraps up today's video. I hope I gave you some information that maybe you didn't know, maybe you just thought was interesting. Of course, I'm so new to all of this YouTube stuff, it's so weird. But I do have a blog and a website. If you want to see these videos in writing form with a little bit more detail and 2 weeks earlier than everyone else does here on YouTube, go check out my blog. The link will be in the description below. And don't forget to subscribe and like if you want to. Only if you want to, though. I don't really care. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.